It happened. It finally happened. I became the thing I swore to destroy. I've seen it. The forbidden shadow realms. The clout. The drama. I've witnessed it all. And them. The VTubers. Welcome back, gay boys. I have thought it is about time for me to confront the ghosts of my past. Really dig deep to that dark part of my soul and confront it, just like I confronted my father when he didn't bring back the milk. But before we go into the deep dark depths of Apocrypha, why don't you consider liking this video and maybe subscribing if you like the kind of content we do here. We do lots of silly boy content, and if you don't like this content and prefer the games I play instead, then we have a Twitch where we can go play them live. Right there. Go click it. Go on, be a good boy. Oh, and by the way, merch. It's fucking sick. But anyway, it's time for me to discuss another topic of something I hate. VTubers. But Spooksy, you adorable plappable femboy, I thought you had become a VTuber. Fuck off. Cunt. So get all cozy, silly boys, for we're going to tell a tale of twists and turns, deception, and degeneracy. It all began quite innocently, really. Back at my collab days, I really wanted to explore this newfound area of the internet known as Twitch. I myself don't watch Twitch. I've always been a YouTube boy since growing up. Jacksepticeye was my guy. Jacksepticeye, yeah, makes sense. I really was ignorant. I really wanted to explore this new form of content. So I thought I'd reach out to some people and form a small collab group. Now, being a solo YouTuber for 3 years, I've never done a collab before. I've never really done this before. I've never reached out to another person to be in my videos unless they were a friend and they're playing games with me. That's about it. So I really did feel like Columbo, going to this new land, this new world to explore, to communicate with the natives, to learn their culture. I completely didn't notice this whilst recording, but look, I've got a fucking gash in my shoe. Look at that. I need new shoes. This is horrendous. No, this collab was really fun. We were playing a game called Peak. In fact, here's a video right here. It was fantastic. We even split it into 2 parts. I loved it. And I met some really cool, funny people then. Like of this wombat. He's a wombat because he's Australian. But then it happened. After this collab, I being the only YouTuber involved and the rest being Twitch streamers. It happened to me. I got that feeling. I felt myself transform. What happened to me? It really did come to me in a vision, and then I cummed. After I felt that tingle, I got straight to work. My excitement was overwhelming, and I just needed to try this out for myself. So I did it. I purchased a VTuber model. Now, here's what I thought you were meant to do. Hello, Mr. VTuber Maker Man. I would love, let's make that all caps, to commission one of your finest pieces of VTuber material. Here is a reference pic of me so you can anime-ify me. Thanks, cuz. Don't mess with my splish. Now we just have to attach the picture. Perfect. Oh, how ignorant I was. Little did I know this was not the way that traditional VTubers commission their model. I was so embarrassed to realize I did it so wrong. The real secret is you're not meant to have your model look anything like you. Yo, what's good, my uwu cutesy wootsy boy? Perchance could you indulge me in your finest skills? I would love a VTube model that looks nothing at all like me, but instead a big titted cat goth girl from space. Would this perchance be okay? Fear not. I have some reference pics to help. Oh, and could you please give it a big ol' floppily doppily? Please, 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 I need it. I need the big old floppily doppily. No! No! I sure hope that no one objectifies my character in the near future, or anyone commissioning art of my character getting penetrated anally. I sure hope that doesn't happen. The dark, sugar-pilled web of VTubing hooked me instantly, as I had no idea how easy it was. It was like being given my homework back to me already filled out. All the problems I have with YouTube washed away magically. Long gone are the days where I have to dress like this just to play FNAF for 25 minutes. Giving myself terrible wedgies in the process. That one was bad. Thus ruining my experience altogether. Here's me sitting, playing a game, whilst trying to enjoy it. Meanwhile, I am dressed like this in a wig, mask, and my underwear, practically kissing my asshole. Humans are very much like water, or femboys are like water in this scenario. We're 70% of it, but also water likes to find the easiest path. And if all I have to do is commission a model and then just put that on instead, and pretty much get the same amount of gratification for it as I do with my YouTube videos, but with less than half of the effort, this can't be right. What's going on here? All I have to do is click a button, and then boom! My VTuber model appears. If I'm going to play games anyway, in the comfort of my own company, why not stream it, and why not do it without having to dress like this for everyone? Because I'm not gonna lie, it's not the most comfortable costume. Up here, down here it's fine. You know, I understand why girls dress like this. It's cute, and it's actually really comfortable. Like, when you're wearing a skirt, being Scottish myself, I understand the pleasures of sitting down and getting to rub your bare arse on a seat. Unless it's leather, then it's just weird. But hypothetically not being able to wear anything, not even having to wear anything for that matter, whilst having your VTuber model do all the work for you. I don't have to script videos like I have this time. I know, who would have thought I scripted my videos? This video has a script. Being able to just sit back and play some games with my VTube model, thighs jiggling. I don't have tits on mine yet, I think that cost more, but you know. It's like Pandora's box. I was so curious about it, and once I opened that box, all the evils came out. My laziness really came out. And now I don't really play games on my YouTube anymore. Mostly because they also don't do well, but I want to have fun recording my videos, and I have most fun talking shit. If there is an easy path to get minor fame, and I use fame very gently, because we're going to talk about that in the later part of the video, then we're all going to take it. People love getting attention. I don't know one person who doesn't, unless it's bad attention. And if it is now so easy to get that, with little to no effort, other than spend money, get stuff made for you, art, then I feel like this is going to catch on pretty quickly. And oh my fucking god, it did. Jesus Christ, the VTubing community went from here. Wow! Furry VTubers, Femboy VTubers, whatever the fuck this is. There's VTubers of every kind. If you can imagine it, it probably exists. It's like Rule 30 fucking 4. VTubers are everywhere now. If you're scrolling on Twitch, maybe it's my For You page, but it's like walking into a vape store. Obnoxious colors and personalities here, 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 and fucking here. It's everywhere. Not to mention, to me, my little ignorant eyes, they all look and sound exactly the fucking same. You've got Cyber Kitty and Mr. Fluffy Puppy Bear over there. It's like, I need a mental break. Give people the opportunity to hide behind a mask of whatever making they desire and say whatever they want and almost guarantee some form of attention for it. Who's not gonna choose that? I fucking chose it for a bit. I still do. It's like character after character, and they've all got these so-called backstories, but they're all relatively similar to one another. It's very much like choosing your own poison by this point. Femboys used to be dignified creatures. Just look at me. I, as you can tell, am the most dignified of the lot. But look at us now, look at what we've become! Cast out the degeneracy of anime watchers, with backstories and lore behind them that would make my little cousin blush. Hello, I'm Fluffy the Cyber Puppy, and I want my tummy rubbed. No you're not, your name's Dave and you're 24. Get a fucking job. Cyber Puppy my ass. Stepping into this realm was also very exciting. I did not realize what these creatures feed on. But if it's not all innuendos and sexual comments, I would never sexualize myself on camera. Never. Then what do these VTubers feed on? What gives them their substance? And I think I found the root to it all. Drama! It felt like a fucking war zone, by the way. It was like being back at Nam. Yeah, I was there, trust me. Drama seems to be the thing that... I've never walked into a community and there be already so much lingering drama going on. Who would have thought that people hiding behind an anime character online could cause such chaos? But you know, if we're to really look at it, then it's kind of to be expected a wee bit. Psychologically speaking, of course. People do tend to act a bit differently when they've got a mask on. Trust me, I'd know. I'm literally wearing one right now. And it of course gets worse when the ego gets raised from false fame. Thinking that you've got an army of people to defend you, when that's not how the internet works. Sometimes, depending on who you are, really. No one I know is that big yet, though. But these VTubers, they feed of this drama. There's always something to complain about, but that might just be Twitter. So, you know what, I don't really know what basis I have to speak of this, but it comes off that way by just scrolling on Twitter. But maybe that's just Twitter. Point being, they feed off drama. Thank fuck, Jesus. Hello, I would like the drama combo meal, if that is okay. Does that come with the double he said, she said burger? And the moral high ground milkshake, please. $7.99, Jesus Christ. I don't think I could fit $7.99 up my ass. Here you go. I swear, this community would make the best reality TV shows sometimes. I think it would pop off so fast, just having all the VTubers in a home together and just see what shit happens. To see who bites who first and who's caught sniffing someone else's sock drawer and all that kind of stuff. At one point, I was genuinely considering buying one of those walls that detectives have, where they, like, plot out all the roots and dastardly tricks of the person they're trying to convict and catch. I felt like I needed one of them to see which VTuber didn't like the other, and which one was pissed off at the other one, and what the fuck was going on here. I felt like Michael fucking Schofield from Prison Break, episode 1, season 1.
So you plan. Scheme for months till you get it right.
Now this next part might ruffle a few feathers. No offense to the furries out there. But one huge thing I've noticed while scrolling the depths of VTuber content. Removing my For You page from its glory days where I only saw bunny memes and cat memes. I miss those days where that's the only stuff I had to see, and instead I'm seeing some anime model swinging their dick around and getting penetrated by this other one. I promise you this For You page says nothing about me. Has now devolved into some degeneracy of the illusion of fame. Now let's think about this logically. You're able to do something which is relatively easy to do. Let's not beat around the bush. I've tried both of these worlds now. YouTube, VTubing. I can safely say if there's one thing that's easiest, it's me doing my VTubing. That seems easier. So you've got something which is accessible, and that's a good thing. We're not saying this is a slanderous point. I'm saying that it being easy is accessible, meaning more people can enjoy the hobby. But not all people should enjoy the hobby. Some people can be in it for the wrong reasons. Content creation is a magical thing. Just look at me. Hello, I'm a content creator. Want to see my ass? But some people just do it because they want to be famous and really have no interest in their own content as long as it follows the trends. And I think it's safe to say, and for a lot of people to say, that's kind of boring to watch sometimes and leads to a kind of nasty form of number anxiety. Please go up, please go up, please go up, please go up, please, 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 please. No! 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 It's all over! It's all fucked! Fuck! Shit! I wish to coin the term, by the way, illusion of fame, because it's very prominent in this community. So it's easy. Therefore, a lot of people want to do it. Therefore, it is now a grossly large community where you've got so much, which is why it's really hard to do a video on this, because I haven't witnessed all the communities. I've mostly seen the Femboy side of things. Therefore, when you're doing that and you're getting your model and you've got your character all made, ego increases. Now, I use it in a scientific term, not saying that having ego is bad, because we all have ego, and if you say you don't, you're lying out your fucking arse. And when ego increases, some people tend to think that they're more famous than they actually are, because it's an echo chamber. This whole VTubing thing is an echo chamber. Practically no one has heard of you outside of that echo chamber. And relatively speaking, that's tiny proportion of people. Because the internet's increased, and unfortunately, if I was at the early stages of YouTube, I would be close to getting my bronze play button. But I'm not, so that's great. Because so many people have joined YouTube now and so many channels have been formed, which is fantastic because now the variety has grown and you get a much bigger pool of things to watch, but you've also now got a larger pool of shit to watch. People like to feed this illusion of fame by getting lots and lots of art commissioned of themselves. Now, I can't lie. I have indulged a little bit in this because it feels good. And it should feel good. It should feel good to pay money for something like my Skyrim character behind me. Let's move the camera up a wee bit. I fucking love that piece of art. But I bought it for myself, and that's the main point. I bought that piece of art mostly for me because I wanted it on my wall, and I did a lot of Skyrim streams, so I wanted myself in Skyrim. It's fantastic. And I'm going to tell a hard truth. I don't even know why it's a hard truth or why I said that, but most of the stuff I do on YouTube and merch and stuff, most of it, if not all of it, is for myself. I very much like having my own. There's a good feeling about having something you do customized and put in front of you, so that your setup and your room is customized to you that no one else really has. So I like that aspect of it, and people who buy art and are wanting show off, they should be proud of it, especially if it's good art, because you're also helping small artists. It's a fantastic community for that. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's one aspect of this which some people tend to forget. I'm very excited about the art I purchase, but I also have to remember, nobody else fucking cares. It's not some big thing that my community and people who watch my videos should be super excited to see. A new picture of Spooksy, half naked, bent over, getting pegged by a dragon. I haven't commissioned that, nor will I commission that. That just came off the top of my head. I don't know why. But it gets to the point where people are now like getting their art made, and you have to give people a certain amount of likes and reposts and comments in order to unlock the next half of it. Basically attention baiting you to then do that so you can see their big jiggly wiggly tits. That's when the whole trend starts to get a little egregious for me, because it's like, be proud of your art, show it off. Don't bait people into giving you attention just so they can see the tits or the rest of it or whatever, because at heart no one cares. It's your art and you should be proud of it. Show that fucking thing off, but show it off. Let's see it. If it's good enough, you'll get the attention you want. Fuck! I bait people into my videos by showing off these bad boys. That's what oh, I'm spinning now. Oops. This is actually good for my waist, isn't it? But you see what I mean? Oh no, I fell over and my thighs are exposed. What are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna like and comment? Oh yeah, you should. Oh yeah. That's how you attention bait everybody. Fuck me. Not me going, hey guys, if you like and subscribe and share this video to 100 people and get them to do the exact same thing, I promise you, I'll get my dick and balls out and rub it on a camera. And then there's something that just gets under my skin, and I know and I understand right now, this has no reason to be under my skin, my foreskin. But for some reason it just agitates me, and I think that's because I am stubborn. And my stubbornness doesn't like it when people use certain words to try and make something feel bigger than it actually is. I became a detective. I was so confused when exploring the community at how so many people at relatively small follower counts were getting brand deals and partnerships. It did not make sense to me. I did not understand, and I felt a little... I think my ego was a bit too big at this point, and I thought, damn, I don't think I'm good enough, which is not a good feeling. If you're in content creation, I think the best bit of advice I can give right now is stick to your own lane first, because you should never compare. As John Cena once said, comparison is a thief of joy. That's when you get number anxiety and all that bullshit. But brand deals and partnerships. How the fuck? Considering I've only had one technical partnership in one of my videos, and that was a very, very lucky one-off encounter with an underwear brand. So I did a bit of research into these so-called brand deals and partnerships, and it turns out they're not. They're affiliates. Affiliates! Don't use the word partnership if you're an affiliate. That's my stubbornness talking. I know it's not as big of a deal as it actually is, but for people who don't know, a partnership is more so, we will pay you to have this part in your video, and you must say this amount of stuff about our product. That's a partnership where YouTube has its own system. They have an inbuilt system where partners and brands will reach out to you via the YouTube inbuilt system for brand deals, where it's all done and monetized through them. So it's very safe. Affiliate, on the other hand, is something anyone can do, really. Honestly, anyone can do it. If you've got somewhat of a following, doesn't matter who you are, you'll get an affiliate. You don't even need to have a following to really get affiliates. All you do is email. They always have a part in their thing. So LoveSense and another brand that's blown up in the Femboy community, AngiPaws. They've all got affiliates programs where all you do is you get your own link, and however many people click on that link and buy a product through that link, you'll get a very small percentage of. Anyone can do that. Brands love to do that because it means that people are more incentivized to share their brand in order to hopefully make some money off. So then people are saying partnerships because it always sounds more fancy, because it is, because it's guaranteed a lot more money and the illusion of fame in order to get this much bigger payoff. Whereas an affiliate is something that, well, when you hear the word, anyone can do it. So why aren't we just using the word affiliate if that's what it is? I tested out all the ways to do it. I did AngiPaws, I did LoveSense, all affiliate programs. Not to say some people are actually partnerships. That's cool. I hope one day that LoveSense will reach out to me and let me sell their dildos for them. Please. Prior to what I said about if I get 100 shares or something, I'll whip up my dick and balls and slap it on the camera. Bitch, I do that for free. Now, just so we don't ruffle anyone's feathers too much, I would like to conclude this video with a more sincere point. As long as people aren't hurting themselves or others, then I don't care really what people do. The internet is a fantastic place as long as we're safe within it. People being creative and doing their stuff and promoting small-time artists, I don't see how that's never a good thing. That's fantastic. People's creativity, as long as it's not used via AI, should always be rewarded and shown off. And the person that made my Gamerboy, I'll put their link or their username on. I'll put their username on VGen down here if you guys want to go check them out. I really hope that you do, because they're fantastic. They also made some of the art in my merch store, so make sure to go check that out. I've made a good deal of friends along the way in this journey, and I'm very happy to consider them, you know, friends that I, actually get along with. All these silly goobies right here. Love them all. So I feel very fortunate that I've experienced this side of the internet. I feel like if it wasn't for them, I still probably would have been doing YouTube and feeling probably a bit more burnt out from it, because I haven't had a way to express content creation via other means that is easiest for me. Because wearing this for games, I love playing games, I love making content with games, but I get burnt out so much quicker when I have to put effort into shaving, makeup, clothes, and then planning out how the game works. Because you're more focused on how to make or play the game in a certain way to make a video good and entertaining, rather than just streaming it and just playing it normally. So it's fantastic. It's a good thing in the right means. I'm very fortunate that I wasn't just collabing with these people. I was worried about the mindset of collab for clout rather than play games with people because you actually get on with them. So because I know collabing for clout is, I don't know, I feel like can be a treacherous territory, and I felt myself slipping into that for a small point until I realized I'm unhappy. So I just took a step back, and then I learned. That's the best part, we all learn. Anyway, I feel like this video's gone on long enough, and honestly, I had so much fun doing these skits. I feel like I'm gonna have to actually script my videos in the future, because this was so much more fun. I also got a new razor, the Manscaped one, so if you guys want me to do a review for that, just let me know down in the comments below, because Femboy shaving is important. You want to be plappable all the time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and maybe checking out some of my other content. Remember to go follow me on Twitch down below. That's where I'll be doing my degenerate VTubing. And if you want to stay for some of this degeneracy, I've got more videos to go check out. So maybe go give them a little look. And if you follow and share my content, I'll show you my feet on the house. But yeah, genuinely guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye bye!